The debate over whether life originates from mind or matter has been ongoing for centuries, with various philosophical and scientific perspectives contributing to the conversation. One school of thought was that life originates from the mind, suggesting that consciousness and intelligence are the driving forces behind creation and evolution. According to this view, the complex structures and systems that make up living organisms could not have arisen spontaneously from mere physical matter, but must have been guided by a higher intelligence. On the other hand, proponents of the materialistic point perspective argue that life originates from matter, emphasizing the role of chemical and physical processes in the development and sustenance of living beings. From this standpoint, life is seen as an emergent property of the interaction between atoms and molecules, with no need for a guiding mind or higher intelligence to explain its existence. In the scientific community, there is a prevailing belief that life cannot originate from inanimate matter due to the profound complexity of biological systems. While life originating from matter remains a contentious hypothesis lacking concrete evidence and facing significant challenges to explain the origin of life's complexity. In the realm of philosophy and metaphysics, the concept that life only originates from mind holds considerable weight. This notion posits that all existence, including living beings and their experiences, stem from consciousness itself. Proponents of this belief argue that without a conscious mind to perceive and interpret reality, life as we know it would cease to exist. From this perspective, the very sense of life is intertwined with the workings of the mind, shaping our perceptions and experience in profound ways. This idea challenges conventional scientific views on the origins of life, suggesting that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. As such, exploring this concept can lead to deep insight into human nature, perception, and the nature of reality. Biogenesis and abiogenesis are two contrasting theories regarding the origin of life on Earth. Biogenesis is a theory that life only arises from pre-existing life, while abiogenesis is a theory that life can arise from non-living matter. Biogenesis, the theory that living organisms can only rise from pre-existing living matter, is supported by a wealth of scientific evidence. One of the key arguments in favor of biogenesis is the fact that all known life forms are not made up of complex organized structures that cannot arise spontaneously from inanimate matter. The intricate machinery of living cells, the genetic code that directs their functions, and the complex interactions between organisms all point to intelligent design and a process of evolution that involves the transfer of genetic material from one generation to the next. This idea is supported by the fact that all living things have DNA, which is passed on from parent to offspring. The theory of biogenesis also has the support of the scientific community, with the vast majority of biologists and other scientists believing that life can only arise from pre-existing life. Those who support the theory of mind and biogenesis argue that the complexity and intricacy of living organisms suggest the design and purpose behind their creation. They believe that life could not have originated spontaneously from non-living matter, but must have been brought into existence by higher power or intelligent designer. This perspective a divine power as the originator of life. Biogenesis provides a fundamental understanding of how life is generated and sustained on Earth, guiding research and advancement in fields such as biology, medicine, and genetics. It underpins our knowledge of genetic inheritance, cellular functions, and evolution. The principles of biogenesis have been further elucidated by modern advances in molecular biology and biotechnology, shedding light on the complex processes underlying life's origins and diversity. As scientists continue to explore the intricacies of biogenesis, they contribute to unraveling the mysteries of life itself. These compelling arguments underscore the validity and significance of biogenesis as a fundamental principle in biology. Abiogenesis, often referred to as spontaneous generation, proposes that life flows from non-living matter to chemical processes and environmental conditions conducive to the formation of organic molecules. It proposes life originated without the need for a creator or divine intervention. The idea of abiogenesis is highly debated, and there are several arguments against it. One of the main reasons why abiogenesis is considered impossible is the concept of irreducible complexity. Living organisms consist of various intricate structures and systems that work together in harmony to sustain life. These systems cannot function independently. They require all components to be present and functioning properly in order for the organism to survive. This implies that life cannot arise from a gradual process of random chance as proposed by Biogenesis, but need to be created in a purposeful and ordered manner. Additionally, the existence of life on Earth points to a supernatural divine origin. The complexity and diversity of biological organisms, the fine-tuning of the universe to support life, and the presence of consciousness and self-awareness in humans are often cited as evidence for a higher power at work in the creation of life. Another argument against the idea that life can originate from matter is the lack of empirical evidence to support it. Despite numerous experiments attempting to recreate the conditions believed to be present on the Earth when life first appeared, scientists have not been able to produce living organisms from non-living. While the origin of life remains a mystery, the inability to replicate this process in the poetry setting that life must not be must not cannot be able to rise solely from physical and chemical interactions. Furthermore, the law of thermodynamics declared that life cannot spontaneously generate from non-living matter. Energy is required to sustain life and drive the processes necessary for survival. Without a source of external energy, the structures and systems of living organisms would simply quickly deteriorate and cease to function. This implies that the existence of life is dependent on the pre-existence of a source of energy which cannot arise from non-living matter. Therefore, abiogenesis is actually impossible. It is as it contradicts the fundamental principle of energy and thermodynamics. Debate between materialistic and supernatural explanations for the origin of life outweighs in favor of biogenesis. Therefore, the idea that life cannot arise from inanimate matter is a compelling argument for anyone who sees a deeper significance in the existence of living beings. There is certain level of design and purpose inherent in structure of law or living organisms. Can this originate through random chance alone?